on a Solaris 64. This boat was built in 2020 and started to be used in 2021 due to the corona. Now she's now seriously for sale from her first owner. We are going to make a full walkthrough video on this boat. We will soon go to anchor, and then I'll take you through a detailed walkthrough. We are cruising smoothly in South Turkey. Let's have a quick look at the sails. It's a 3 spreader mast and now hoisted self-tacking jib. The mainsail here is a boom furled, so electrically you can actually furl the boom. Furl the mainsail inside the boom. 2 helm stations with carbon wheels, very smoothly steered. Going very smoothly at 7.7 knots. And this is how the sailing experience looks from this angle. There are 2 small seating arrangements here for the helm station, so I'm going to take one of them and you can see exactly what I see from this position. Steering the boat is really like butter. It's really smooth. This navigation area is amazing. You can run between the helms very freely and deal with the mainsail sheets here electrically, so the whole operation is super smooth, super clean. You don't have lines in between your legs. Everything is nicely set. This is for the main halyard, this is for the main sheet, and this is for the self-tacking jib. So you have a lot of open and clear space for operation. Feels great. We are starting this video tour here from the deck, from the aft part of the boat. Beautiful deck arrangement. Before we dive to the details, let's move around the camera just to give you the overview. Now the boat comes with a hydraulic generous swim platform and passerelle, which we just opened to demonstrate, and I'm going to walk on this passerelle a little bit back and show you the entrance to the garage. Just behind there is a 2.85 dinghy. It's a jet dinghy. Then you can see the swim platform, and let's walk inside and dive into the details. We have 2 helm stations here with carbon wheels and a seating arrangement to the helmsman on both sides. The helm stations are slightly different in operation in terms of what we have, but let's go quickly and see what we can find here. VHF different lights. This is the control of the cockpit table, which can go up and down and create a big bed or use as a table. This will take out the tender boat from the garage, and this will control the jib furler. At the moment there is a jib furler with the self-tacking arrangement, and also there is a control for the underwater lights. Now the equipment here is from Raymarine, so we have two multi-display, this one and that one, and autopilot. And this controller from Garmin is controlling the gauges which are installed under the boom there on the mast, and give different indications that can be adjusted from here, such as wind, speed, depth, and so on and so forth. And of course we have the chart plotter from Raymarine. It's a touchscreen chart plotter. Moving to the other helm station, the starboard helm station, the arrangement here is slightly different. Same chart plotter from Raymarine, and here the engine is controlled from, so you can see the RPM of the engine and the amount of fuel that you have, and the ignition stop start for the Volvo engine. There is a D4 175 horsepower engine here, and the things that you have dual here is the control for the jib furler, which you can control also from here, from the starboard station. Multi-display, you can display various information here, wind speed, depth, and so on and so forth. Lumar anchor controller from here with the chain counter and the bow and the stern thrusters, and these are the on and off switches for the stern thrusters. Here in the middle there is the Volvo Penta digital display, which you can display various information about the engine, oil pressure, water temperature, and so on and so forth, and of course the throttle for the single engine. So that was the helm stations here on the starboard side, and there on the port side. Perfect location to have a seat here, down here, and look forward and steer the boat. So let's move slightly forward. We can see the mainsail sheet here with the electrical controllers connected to the boom. Now this mainsail is in boom furled, and most of the operation is done electrically using this winch, and the controllers are here. So you hoist the sail from here and you furl it back into the boom using these switches and these clutches, and this is actually the mainsail halyard. We have the winches here for the Genoa or the code 0 when it's hoisted, and we have on board here a code 0 and spinnaker. Beautiful seating arrangement here with this table, which can go up and down, as you can see, electrically, and it has dedicated mattresses here to complete sunbathing. There is also an arrangement which is connected to the boom. It is not installed at the moment, which can provide a large sunowing. So on the other side we have the same two winches which are dealing with the other operations. Moving forward, we have a cleat here, mooring cleat, which can be lifted up. It's a little bit okay, and be lifted up for mooring with a fur lead. We have the leads here for the water for the waste and for the water. This is the waste, this is the water, fresh water to fill up the tanks. Under the spray hood, it's a very generous spray hood which completely open in the front and of course can be closed. There is some kind of beds. Let's move forward. From this area just before the deck saloon coach roof, the decks are completely flashed. We have rod rigging here, stainless steel rod rigging. The boat was launched in 2021. She's registered 2020, but due to the corona she has been started to be used only in 2021. Yeah, we see here the boom and the vang from bomber. They are controlled from a station at the stern cockpit. Let's have a quick look. Up, it's a 3-mast spreader, aluminium mast, painted black. Basically everything around here looks in new condition. This boat has a captain all year round which is taking very good care of her. This is the traveler for the self-tacking jib. And moving forward, this area underneath is the master cabin. So these hatches are providing fresh air to the master cabin. We will see it as we go under the deck. And this is the bathroom of the master cabin. Now in this boat there is also a crew cabin or captain's cabin. It's a single bed cabin. It's proper cabin, nice cabin for this size of a boat. It has a reasonable size bed and and bathroom and quite generous area to store personal belongings. Okay, let's close it. Now further forward, the anchor winch is hidden down here. As you can see, it's connected to 100 meter of stainless steel chain, and this is the hydraulic furler, and the engine is actually under the deck. And we can see here another point to connect the code 0 or spinnaker, and a bowsprit from fiberglass which takes the anchor away from the hull. Turning the camera, beautiful flash deck in amazing condition. The corking is gray color, and we are moving back astern, and from there we will make our way to explore the boat from inside. But this is a good chance to see the coach roof from this angle. There are additional hatches here that can provide fresh air to the salon area. Very clean boat in terms of what you see on the deck. Everything is minimalistic, but yet very easy to function, very clean. Now there are two storage spaces here, one here underneath in the starboard side, and one here on the port side. Let's try to open one of them to show you the okay. So it's quite generous space. I didn't mention it, but just forward to the anchor that we just saw, there is another space, and some of the fenders are stored there. And this one stretched to the stern, and there is additional space there, so you can store a lot of stuff here: blinds, fenders, cleaning materials, and so on and so forth. Let's close it. Hand bars here to make yourself stable. Okay, so we are facing forward, and we are moving slowly, and from this point we will start to explore the boat from inside. Another chance to see this bed area here on the coach roof, and let's dive inside the boat. So let's have a look around first before we dive into the details. The finish inside of the interior is old oak tree, kind of a stone washed beachcomber style, whatever you call it. Beautiful salon area. There's additional 2 chairs here attached to the table, so I would say that 8 people can sit around it quite comfortably. A lot of light is provided from the windows around, and you can have some fresh air from the hatches on the ceiling here. As you can see, there are 2 of them. Also there is some windows on the side, so there is plenty of light here. Now let me move these bags. So here we have a navigation station, and it has another VHF machine with the DSC, sorry, and the main electrical panel is here, and you can also see the water level that you have at the moment. So all the switches for the different systems can be handled from here. Few VHF machines for internal communication, and let's look from this angle. Let's proceed inside to the galley. Now this area is a galley. It's an open galley, so anyone who is cooking or dealing with the galley is in direct contact with the people who are staying in the salon, which is very nice, and it's also creating one big open space. So let's dive into the details of the galley. Here to my right there is a full-size large dishwasher. As I mentioned before, the boat is in new condition. The owner started to use her in 2021. He is the first owner. We have wine fridge here, some storage arrangement for spices and other things. Here we have oven and a stove, which are sitting on a gimbal. Now that it is locked, but there is a gimbal system here. All the locks are hidden behind like that. This is the type of locks, so very deep storage arrangement here and here, going deep inside, as well as here, dedicated places for wine and beverages. Underneath here, additional working space, deep sink and coffee machine, which is connected to the working surface. Underneath this working surface there is a very deep storage. You can put large items. Additional storage space here for cups and wine glasses. And down here, and this is a different way of locking, it's going like this. So you lock it like this. There is an ice maker here and another ice maker here. Let's move to the other side of the galley, which is this area. And here we have a large fridge, and underneath another area for the fridge. Actually this is a freezer from that point, and additional storage for beverage down here. Place for cutlery. Everything is super smooth. Another one here. Big space to store pots and pans, and additional storage up here. So there is quite plenty of area and space to store lots of dry food. Now you can see the place where the mast is going into the hull. This corner sitting naturally and nicely in this place. From here we are going to continue forward into the master cabin. It's a full beam master cabin, seating arrangement and double bed. Here large windows on the side and 3 hatches on the ceiling. Very clean look master cabin. Same interior theme of this old oak. 1, 2 and 3 hatches. And let's move forward and check the ensuite, which belongs to the master cabin. Toilet with a vacuum flash. Now the top surfaces here are carbon style, very clean. A little bit combination of high tech with this old oak finish, which somehow matches very nicely. Quite a large size shower with some place to store things, soap and shampoos, and then again another hatch here and a big mirror on the wall. So we are turning back into the cabin. It's a good chance to see it from a different angle. It's a good size cabin. I believe that this is a king size bed, might be a queen size, but it's fairly large. And also there is a plenty of storage space here for personal belongings down here as well as here, and some hanging arrangement in here also on the other side. There are also some storage spaces here. So, and also on the neighbor one, as well as the whole side there has 4 different storage spaces, as well as near the bed here. So plenty of space. The water maker, there is a water maker which with 200 liter per hour capacity, and this one is stored under the bed. So we are back into the galley and salon space From here you can see how large it is and how open it is, and there's plenty of light. And now the engine room is here. So we open the floor of the salon, and now we can see the technical heart, the engine room of this Solaris 64. Now in the heart of this engine room we can see the VOLVO PENTA D4-180, which means 175 horsepower with very low engine hours. It has at the moment 500 engine hours. Now down here, this is the main accommodation of the air conditioning system, as well as this pump, which is related to seawater circulation for the engine room. Down here we can see the through hull valves, a muffler for the main engine exhaust, and here on the port side there is 11 kilowatt generator from Cummins Onan, batteries, and we also have a water maker which is located in a different place. So that was the engine room. Quick look from this angle. We are now looking from the aft side of the Salon forward, and let's turn the camera into the aft corridor. Now here we have two guest cabins, and let's go and explore these cabins. Now this port side cabin, there are things which are stored here. This is the spinnaker and the code 0 sails made by UK Sails. Of course there is a twin cabin beds here, and the mattress for the other bed is stored here. These cushions belongs to the table which I showed earlier. Large window here, storage space, and the ensuite of this cabin. Those cabins are has the same theme and design of the master cabin, with this carbon top and reasonable size shower. There are small hatches here to provide fresh air, as well as here. We are under the cockpit, ventilator here. Let's go outside from this cabin back to the corridor, and we'll visit the identical cabin, which is here. It's a twin bed cabin, nicely arranged, very good size of cabin. And though it's under the cockpit, the headroom here is probably 2 meters, 175, and have plenty of room above my head. Ventilator, hatch, and just behind the door, storage. Let's open one of them. Generous hanging locker. Underneath here is kind of a sitting arrangement, and underneath additional storage space, and there is also one extinguisher hidden in here. And this is the ensuite with toilet and sink, and above the sink there are big mirrors and quite generous storage space for everything you need in the bathroom. Turning the camera, Behind me there is a shower, and then again it's a good size shower, very reasonable, and there is a hatch here to provide fresh air and some natural light. So another look at this cabin from this angle, and as I mentioned before, the cabin on the port side is identical. It is just stuffed with some storage, the sails and mattresses, and we are making our way up back to the salon and up to the deck. Now this was the Solaris 64 from 2020. The beginning of the use this boat was 2021. She's in I would say nearly new condition. If you want to learn more about this boat, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below.